whispers of the luminous journey. As the first light of dawn kissed the horizon, a gentle breeze whispered through the tranquil meadow, carrying with it the sweet aroma of blossoming flowers. The sun rose with graceful serenity, spreading golden warmth over the rolling hills and bathing the landscape in hues of soft pastel colors that painted the sky, a tapestry woven from nature's most delicate brushes. Nestled amidst this enchanting scene, a lone soul lay dreaming beneath a canopy of willow branches, swaying gently in time with the sigh of the wind. The protagonist, a gentle spirit named Leora, stirred softly on the plush moss, the earth's embrace cushioning the body as if cradled by gentle clouds. A gentle stream meandered nearby, its waters sparkling like a string of liquid diamonds, singing a lullaby that harmonized with the whispering leaves, nature's own symphony of serenity. Leora opened her eyes, greeted by the sight of dew-kissed wildflowers that danced in bursts of color, beckoning her to rise and explore the world beyond her dreams. As she sat up, a feeling of tranquil curiosity washed over her, an invitation from the earth herself to wander and wonder. Above, birds flitted about, their melodies harmonizing with the soft hum of bees enjoying the morning feast of nectar. Taking a deep breath, Leora allowed the crisp morning air to fill her lungs, feeling the gentle energy of the new day awaken her senses. Each inhalation brought the subtle fragrance of the meadow, lavender, chamomile, and sweetgrass, blending together in a soothing aroma that lingered, inviting relaxation. Leora stretched her arms skyward, reaching towards the azure expanse, inviting the sun's nurturing rays to envelop her with their warmth. In the heart of this idyllic meadow, Leora discovered a sense of belonging, a profound connection to the world that surrounded her. The luminous quality of the morning, with its interplay of light and shadow, whispered tales of dreams, yet to unfold, and adventures waiting to begin. It was a day filled with endless possibilities, where the beauty of imagination could be woven into reality with every step taken. As a gentle flutter of wings brushed her cheek, Leora turned to find a delicate butterfly, its wings an intricate mosaic of colors, dancing gracefully in the air. It flitted around her, an ethereal invitation to embrace the enchantment of the day. Leora's heart swelled with excitement and curiosity, realizing that her journey had just begun, guided by the whispers of the universe and the luminous promise of a new adventure. With each step through the meadow, the world unfolded like a living painting around her. The rustle of grass beneath her feet played a rhythmic melody, the soft ground embracing her with each movement, a reminder of the gentle touch of the earth. And so, with a heart open to the wonders of the world, Leora wandered deeper into the landscape, ready to embrace the whispers of her luminous journey. As Leora ventured further into the meadow, the vibrant hues of wildflowers enveloped her like a kaleidoscope of joy. Delicate blossoms swayed to the rhythm of the gentle breeze, each petal reflecting light like fragments of rainbows. The air was alive with the buzz of busy bees, and the distant chirping of birds, creating a symphony of nature that filled her heart with exhilaration. Drawn by an unseen force, Leora meandered toward a shimmering glade nestled between a grove of ancient trees. These mighty sentinels stood tall, their trunks clad in velvety moss, and branches adorned with leaves that danced in hues of emerald and jade. Sunlight filtered through the canopy, casting dappled shadows on the soft ground, inviting her to explore the hidden treasures within. As she stepped into the glade, a rustle among the foliage caught her attention. There, peeking out from behind a gnarled tree root, was Orin, a delightful creature who was a whimsical blend of owl and cat. His eyes glimmered with the wisdom of the ancients, yet were full of playful mischief. "Ah, Leora, what a joyful arrival," he greeted her, his voice a soothing melody that wrapped around her like a gentle embrace. "Orin," Leora exclaimed with delight, her heart fluttering with anticipation. "What secrets shall we uncover today?" With a twinkle in his eye, Orin unfurled his delicate wings, creating a gentle breeze that whispered through the glade. "The day holds many adventures, dear Leora. Follow me, and let the magic of this world reveal itself." Without another word, he leapt gracefully onto a nearby branch, inviting her to follow. With every step, Leora felt a sense of wonder building inside her. The glade was alive with enchantment, the soft hum of the wind singing through the leaves, the rich scent of earth and blossoms, and the warm glow of sunlight spilling through the branches, creating a serene, golden ambience. As she trailed after Orin, curiosity danced within her, an exhilarating promise of discovery. They ventured deeper into the enchanted woods, where the trees grew denser and the air grew sweeter. A path formed of glistening pebbles appeared before her, winding like a ribbon into a mystical realm. Orin led the way, hopping with effortless grace, his fluffy tail swaying gently behind him. What lies ahead is a realm where dreams transcend the ordinary, a place where wishes bloom like flowers under the care of the sun, he said, his voice lilting like the breeze. As they walked, Leora felt a tingling excitement coursing through her. She could envision the possibilities awaiting them, each turn of the path promising a new adventure, a new enchantment waiting to unfold. With each step, she embraced the anticipation blooming within her, a delightful mixture of exhilaration and joy that propelled her onward. The glimmering path finally opened into a vast clearing, revealing a breathtaking sight that made her stop in her tracks. Before her stood an ethereal garden, alive with colors she had never imagined. Petals sparkled like jewels, and blossoms swayed rhythmically to an unheard melody. The soft hum of nature resonated in her soul, filling her heart with a deep sense of belonging. "Welcome to the Garden of Whispers," Orin announced, fluttering downward to perch on a vibrant flower. "In this sacred place, every whisper of the heart can be transformed into a dream, nurtured by the magic of hope." Taking in the beauty around her, Leora felt an overwhelming sense of wonder. She had entered a realm woven with the essence of dreams, where every petal held a promise and every breeze carried a wish waiting to be fulfilled. In this magical sanctuary, she knew her luminous journey was only just beginning, ready to unfold into tender stories and adventures that would forever change her world. In the Garden of Whispers, time seemed to flow differently. As Leora stood in awe, surrounded by blossoms that glimmered like stars, the very air sparkled with enchantment, inviting her to explore every delicate curve and shimmering hue. She took a step forward, entranced by the myriad of colors dancing before her eyes, deep ceruleans, radiant fuchsias, and sunlit yellows swirled in a mesmerizing ballet. Orin fluttered beside her, his voice soft and melodic. Listen closely, Leora. The garden has its own song, one woven from the dreams of those who have visited before. He gestured towards the vibrant blooms, where petals quivered, as if in response to silent music. Leora closed her eyes, letting the tune wash over her, a harmonious blend of soft whispers, laughter, and the rustling of leaves, each note vibrating with pure joy and hope. With each breath, Leora felt her heart synchronize with the garden's rhythm, drawing her deeper into its embrace. She stepped onto the softly carpeted ground, feeling how the earth hummed beneath her feet, a living tapestry pulsating with life. As she wandered, Leora's fingers brushed against the delicate petals, and the garden responded, colors blooming even brighter, each touch a gentle encouragement. But Leora, this garden holds more than beauty. It reflects our innermost desires, Orin proclaimed, swiveling his head toward her. If you're ready to share a single wish, the garden can help you cultivate it. Leora's heart swelled at the thought, whispering tempting possibilities through her mind. She thought of her deepest yearnings, a desire to understand the world around her, to find her path, and to spread kindness. But among those dreams flowed a current of worries, threads of uncertainty that threatened to dull her radiant ambitions. What if my wish doesn't bloom? She asked Orin, vulnerability lacing her voice. Ah, dear one, he replied, his eyes radiating warmth. Every wish is valuable, and every heart is deserving. This garden will nurture your dreams, but you must trust in the journey. Taking a steadying breath, Leora felt the weight in her chest begin to lighten. She could sense the truth in Orin's words. Perhaps the act of simply voicing her dream would be the first step in its blossoming. Gathering her courage, she looked out over the vast garden shimmering before her, filled with endless possibilities. With a heart full of hope, Leora closed her eyes and took a step toward the heart of the garden. I wish to discover my true purpose, she whispered, letting the words float into the fragrant air. I wish to shine light upon the paths of others. As soon as the wish left her lips, the very world around her shifted. The wind grew gentle and lively, wrapping around her as if celebrating her courage. Flowers swayed in response, their colors shimmering as if acknowledging her words. Leora felt a connection swell within her, the garden embracing her wish as it intertwined with its own magic. A soft glow began to radiate from the center of the clearing, illuminating the space with a warm, inviting light that deepened in hue, a vibrant gold that twinkled like the first rays of dawn. Orin flapped his wings excitedly, darting toward the source of the glow. "Come, Leora. The Garden of Whispers is answering your wish." With a sense of wonder driving her onward, Leora followed Orin to the heart of the garden. She could see a magnificent tree standing tall, its grand branches sprawling outward, each adorned with luminous, golden blossoms that twinkled like stars against the deepening blue of the sky. At the base of the tree, roots knotted together with shimmering tapestries of vibrant dreams, a sanctuary of transformation. "This is the tree of dreams," Orin explained, gesturing with pride. "Each blossom represents a wish nurtured in this garden. Touch the trunk and let your spirit be entwined with the magic of your wish." Filled with anticipation, Leora approached the magnificent tree, her heart racing with hope. She reached out, placing her hands against the textured bark that felt alive with warmth. As she closed her eyes, she could feel energy course through her, merging with the whispers of the garden, encouragement flowing into her very soul. In that moment, Leora knew she was part of something greater, a flow of dreams and magic that connected her to the very essence of life itself. It was a bond forged in the belief that her journey would not only unveil her purpose, but illuminate the paths of others, a promise she was now ready to embrace. And beneath the sacred blooms, in that luminous garden, her adventure was about to unfold in ways she could have never imagined. As Leora stood with her hands pressed against the tree of dreams, she felt a rush of warmth enveloping her, a gentle cocoon that resonated with the resonant pulse of her wish. The tree seemed to respond, its leaves shimmering in kaleidoscopic patterns, reflecting the spectrum of dreams held within its embrace. An aurora of brilliant colors cascaded down from the branches, creating a halo of light that surrounded her, wrapping her in an atmosphere filled with hope and possibility. Leora's heart fluttered with joy as she opened her eyes to the enchanting sight, and Orin's voice drifted through the air, ethereal and encouraging. "You have woven your wish into the fabric of this garden. The magic of the tree of dreams will guide you on your path, illuminating the way as you seek your purpose." Suddenly, the gentle breeze shifted, rustling the leaves overhead, and Leora noticed a single golden blossom begin to sway slightly, as if beckoning her closer. Curiosity sparked within her, and she took a step toward the tree, entranced by the glow of the radiant flower. It shimmered with an invitation, as though it possessed a unique tale of its own, waiting to unfurl before her. Orin fluttered down beside the flower, eyes wide with excitement. "This bloom is special, Leora. It represents the potential of your wish and what you seek to share with others. If you want to enhance its magic, simply whisper to it what you hope to accomplish." Leora's heart raced with anticipation. What if by sharing her hope, she could manifest something truly transformative. Taking a deep breath, she knelt beside the radiant blossom, its light reflecting warmly on her skin. "I wish to inspire kindness and courage in others," Leora breathed softly, a wave of intention pulsing through her like a melody waiting to be sung. As her words floated into the air, the blossom began to vibrate gently. It unfurled before her eyes, revealing intricate patterns within its petals that shimmered like starlight. The glow intensified, filling the entire clearing with golden light that danced around them. Leora felt herself becoming lighter, connected to the flow of energy that radiated from the flower as it resonated with her desires. Suddenly, a breathtaking phenomenon occurred. The petals opened fully, and soft, sparkling pollen drifted into the air, carrying her whispered wish into the wind. The golden particles danced and twirled gracefully, filling the clearing with shimmering motes that sparkled as they passed through the sunlight. As Leora watched, she realized that the pollen seemed to carry her intentions, swirling off to explore the world beyond the garden. "What happens now?" she whispered, enthralled by the spectacle. "The pollen will spread your hopes to those whose hearts are open," Orin replied, a smile brightening his feline face. "It will seek out kindred spirits and touch them with the essence of your dream. Your wish, Leora, will take flight." Leora's spirit soared with a warmth that enveloped her heart. She could already envision others, the lonely ones waiting for a spark of hope, the timid souls seeking courage, the dreamers in search of inspiration. Each flower in the garden swayed in agreement, nurturing her vision with gentle encouragement. With renewed resolve, Leora rose to her feet, her heart buoyant with optimism. "Thank you, Orin. The garden, the tree, it's all so beautiful. But what must I do next?" "Embrace the journey ahead," he said, fluttering above her, his feathers glimmering softly. "The garden will always be here to guide you, but you need to follow the whispers of your heart. Seek out those who resonate with your light, spread kindness, and let the magic take shape." Emboldened by his words, Leora glanced back at the luminous blossoms all around her, feeling a deep connection to the garden and the unfolding story she was meant to share. With each step forward, she would carry the essence of her wish, believing in the transformative magic of kindness and courage. As she took her first step away from the tree of dreams, the golden light of the garden began to fade softly behind her, yet the warmth lingered, wrapping her in a cocoon of enchantment. Leora set her gaze toward the path beyond the glade, where new adventures and luminous encounters awaited her. And armed with hope and the shimmering magic of the Garden of Whispers, she was ready to shine her light upon the world, one step at a time. As Leora moved beyond the clearing and onto the winding path flanked by ancient trees, she felt a tangible shift in the air around her. The vibrant colors of the garden began to meld into soothing greens and earth tones, and the gentle rustle of leaves accompanied her as a serene soundtrack to her unfolding journey. With each step, her spirit infused the surroundings with a soft glow, as if the very essence of her dreams pulsed through the earth beneath her feet. Beneath the canopy, rays of sunlight trickled through the leaves, creating warm patches of light that danced playfully on the ground. Leora paused now, and then to admire the delicate weaving of nature, a spider's web adorned with dew droplets catching the light, a trio of squirrels chasing each other in a lively frolic, and the song of a distant brook serenading her further into the depths of the forest. "Where are we headed, Orin?" she asked, keen with curiosity, her heart racing in anticipation of what lay ahead. "Soon you will encounter the fountain of reflection," Orin replied, his wings shimmering brightly as he soared slightly above her. "It is a sacred place where the waters reveal not only your essence, but also the fabric of your intentions. It will help you see the effects of your wish in ways you may not yet understand." Excitement danced in Leora's chest at this revelation. She envisioned a sparkling fountain, surrounded by lush foliage and illuminated by the shimmering light of the sun, a magical pool that could amplify her desires. The thought of gazing into its depths filled her with a sense of purpose that had grown stronger since entering the garden. Soon, the melody of bubbling water began to whisper through the trees, drawing her closer as if the fountain itself were calling her name. With each step, the sound crescendoed, a refreshing symphony, inviting her to discover the hidden truths within herself. Finally, they reached a serene glade, where the fountain of reflection stood majestically at its center. Clear waters flowed from an ornate stone basin, ornately carved with intricate designs of intertwined vines and blossoms, the craftsmanship a testament to the love poured into its creation. The surface of the water shimmered, reflecting not just the sky, but something deeper, an invitation to look within. "There, Leora," Orin encouraged, fluttering to a perch beside the fountain. "Gaze into the water and let it show you the beauty of your intention." Taking a deep breath, Leora approached the fountain, her heart pounding with both trepidation and excitement. She leaned over the basin, the cool, crisp air melding with the gentle mist rising from the water's surface. As she peered into the depths, the reflection danced with ripples, momentarily obscuring her image. But then the water stilled, mirroring her own face, a look of serene determination shining brightly back at her. Suddenly, scenes began to unfold within the water, each image shimmering into view, a vision of herself, uplifting a child's spirit, painting a brilliant mural that sparked joy in the community, and standing hand in hand with friends, laughter echoing through the vibrant colors she once admired. Each scene told a story of kindness shared, courage displayed, and dreams brought to life. See how your heart can touch the lives of others. Orin's voice was gentle, carrying wisdom. With every act of kindness, you illuminate not only your path, but also the paths of those you encounter. Leora's breath caught in her throat, overwhelmed by the profound beauty of these visions. She felt as if every dream, every wish now radiated within her, coursing with a purpose that was both clear and inspiring. The harmonious blend of love for her community and the joy of connecting with others flowed through her, igniting a fire of determination in her heart. "I understand now," she whispered, tears of gratitude welling in her eyes. "I will embrace each opportunity that comes my way and let my light shine, just as you've shown me." As she stepped back from the fountain, Leora felt lighter, buoyed by the knowledge of her potential and the magic she carried within herself. Orin circled around her, his wings glinting in the soft light of the grove. "Remember, Leora, every step you take echoes your wish into the world. Keep your heart open and your intentions clear, and you will always find your way." With newfound resolve, Leora turned back toward the path, the gentle sound of the water continuing to echo in her heart, fueling her journey ahead. The forest appeared more vibrant now, holding an array of possibilities she was eager to explore. Embraced by the whispers of encouragement from the Garden of Whispers, she ventured forth, ready to weave her story into the fabric of the world, one act of kindness at a time, illuminating the lives of others as she traveled deeper into her luminous journey. As Leora stepped onto the path once more, the air felt thick with promise. The forest, alive with color and sound, fluttered with energy, each rustling leaf a reminder of the journeys yet to come. Every step she took felt lighter, imbued with the luminous magic she had just experienced at the Fountain of Reflection. With Orin flitting just beside her, she ventured deeper into the embrace of the woods. The sunlight slowly dipped lower in the sky, filtering warmly through the canopy overhead, casting playful shadows that danced around her. In that moment, the forest became a living theater, the trees whispering secrets, the birds harmonizing in joyful celebration. She could almost hear the chorus of the world around her, encouraging her along her path. Suddenly, Orin veered off the trail, gliding gracefully towards an ancient oak tree, its branches sprawling like arms welcoming her. "Over here, Leora. There's someone waiting to meet you," he beckoned, excitement lacing his voice. Curiosity piqued, Leora followed him as he landed on a low branch. And there, at the base of the oak, was a charming figure, an elderly woman with a crown of wildflowers woven into her silver hair, her face crinkled with a timeless wisdom. She sat cross-legged upon a woven blanket, surrounded by various herbs and blossoms nestled in small pots around her. "Welcome, dear Leora," the woman said, her voice rich and soothing, like a gentle stream flowing over smooth stones. "I am Aloin, the gardener of hearts. The magic of the garden has led you to me, as you seek to illuminate the paths of others." Leora felt a warm pang of recognition welling within her, as if Aloin's presence resonated with a part of her she didn't quite understand yet. "I want to inspire kindness and courage," she said, her voice carrying her sincerity. Aloin chuckled softly. "How lovely. And you will. But to fulfill your desires, you must first learn the art of nurturing the seeds of kindness and courage within yourself. She gestured to the pots around her, each brimming with vibrant herbs. These plants hold different lessons. Will you help me tend to them? Torn between excitement and curiosity, Leora nodded eagerly. She knelt by an emerald pot, its leaves glistening as if touched by dew. What is this one? Ah, that is the compassion herb, Orin replied, her eyes twinkling. To cultivate compassion is to truly see others in their struggles and to offer them understanding. Let's water it together. Leora took the small watering can and poured life-giving water around the base of the plant, envisioning her heart expanding with empathy for those around her. She pictured the way she might comfort a friend or lend a helping hand to someone in need. As she watered the compassion herb, its leaves seemed to shimmer even brighter, a soft glow radiating from its very core. Leora smiled, feeling an immediate sense of connection to the plant and understanding the heart of its lesson. What's next? She asked, her enthusiasm bubbling. We shall nurture the courage flower, Orin said, a gentle smile gracing her lips. This one is delicate but strong. It has the power to remind you not only to face your own fears, but to support others in doing the same. They moved to a flower surrounded by silken petals, its colors showing hints of fiery oranges and peaceful purples. Leora took her time examining it, feeling the boldness it radiated. They worked together, carefully tending to the roots, whispering words of encouragement as they nurtured the flower. With each act of care, every word shared, every petal touched, Leora felt the magic, entwining her intentions deeper and deeper into her very being. She began to realize that nurturing kindness and courage in these plants was a reflection of the growth she sought to plant within herself and the world around her. Keep tending to these reflections of your heart, Orin instructed. In doing so, you will find the strength to be a beacon of light to others. Remember, dear one, kindness and courage are symbiotic. Each feeds the other and flourishes brighter together. As the sun continued its descent, casting a golden glow over the forest, Leora felt strength blossom within her. She understood that she was becoming a vessel of transformation, ready to take the lessons of compassion and courage into the world. With the weight of new knowledge delighting her heart, she stood alongside Orin and Orin, feeling a sense of purpose anchoring her in the moment. Thank you for this gift, she whispered, her eyes shining with sincerity. You possess the greatest gift of all, Leora, Orin replied warmly, the desire to be a light in the lives of others. Now, carry it once more into the world, for the time has come to move forward. With that, Leora felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. Hand in hand with her newfound understanding, she realized that she had the power to create ripples of kindness, compassion, and courage wherever she went. And as she turned to continue her journey, she felt the warmth of the setting sun embrace her, illuminating her path as she ventured deeper into the heart of her luminous journey. With the sun dipping low into the horizon, Leora stepped away from Aloin, her heart light yet full of purpose. The air was thick with the sweetness of blooming flowers and rich earth, and she felt the essence of the forest wrap around her in a comforting embrace. As she walked, each step felt intentional and strong, echoing with a newfound clarity that resonated deep within her spirit. Orin glided beside her, his eyes glinting with excitement. "You are growing, Leora. With every lesson learned, you weave threads of kindness and courage not only into your own journey, but into the very fabric of the universe." Leora smiled, the warmth radiating within her. "What will I encounter next, Orin? I can hardly wait." "Patience, dear one," Orin replied, a soft chuckle in his voice. "The forest is layered with adventures, and all will reveal themselves in time. For now, listen closely. Follow the melodies of the wind." Leora closed her eyes, tuning into the whispers and rustles surrounding her. Gradually, she began to perceive the whispers intermingled with the sweet notes of flutes and harps, a tantalizing melody weaving through the trees. "Do you hear that?" she asked, her heart dancing to the tune. Orin nodded. "That is the song of connection, a harmonious call from the heart of the forest, inviting you to discover the bond between all living things. Let it guide your way." Intrigued, Leora followed the music as it wove lighter through the branches, guiding her deeper into a grove of trees, unlike any she had ever seen. The trunks sparkled with iridescence, casting a glow that illuminated the mosaic of foliage above, a beautiful interplay of shadow and light. The beautiful sounds grew bolder as she entered a sun-drenched glade where the air shimmered with magic. At the center of the glade stood a grand circle of trees, their bark etched with patterns resembling flowing rivers and gentle waves. Leora realized these trees were unlike those she had encountered. They exuded a soft, inviting energy, pulsating with the power of countless connections made through lifetimes. As she approached, the song of connection flowed around her, blending with the whispers of the trees. One tree, larger than the others, radiated a golden light, beckoning her forward. Leora pressed her palm against its bark, and instantly visions poured through her, a cascade of memories and emotions that felt both alien and familiar. She began to see moments of joy, sorrow, love, and hope, shared between people and the natural world, a group of friends laughing together under the summer sun, a child planting a tree with their parent, the spirit of a lost pet gently guiding its owner through grief. Each connection painted a beautiful tapestry of life, interwoven with compassion, courage, and kindness. "Feel it, Leora," Orin encouraged, his voice full of urgency. "The essence of life ties us all. Tap into that energy, for it is the root of your purpose. You will find strength as you nurture the connections you cherish." Leora closed her eyes, her heart pounding with each shared moment. As she embraced the swell of emotions, she began to understand the power of community, and the importance of relationships in fueling her journey. With every heartbeat, every breath, she felt the essence of the forest merging with her own, forging a vibrant bond. When Leora finally opened her eyes, she was met by a gentle spark flickering within her. "I understand now," she whispered, marveling at the truth of her connection with others and the beauty it inspired. To nurture my own courage and compassion, I must also cultivate the bonds I share with those around me. Suddenly, the ground beneath her shimmered, and tendrils of light began to rise from the earth, gently intertwining with the surrounding trees. "They recognize your intention, Leora," Orin said with pride. "With every act of kindness, your light expands, and the world grows brighter." Emboldened by her revelation, Leora felt a sense of purpose surge within her. "I will carry this understanding with me. I will foster the connections I cherish and inspire others to embrace their unique bonds." As the sun began to sink below the horizon, casting a warm glow across the glade, Leora turned, ready to explore what lay beyond this sacred place. Each step felt driven by an amplified desire to connect, to uplift, and to continue her luminous journey, sharing the light that had blossomed within her heart. And with Orin gliding by her side, she knew she was ready to embrace all the adventure, wisdom, and magic that awaited her in the grand tapestry of life. As the last rays of sunlight painted the forest in hues of gold and amber, Leora set forth along the path, her spirit brimming with warmth and purpose. Each step was a testament to her resolve, her heart echoing the lessons she had learned: to connect deeply, to nurture bonds, and to shine her light for others to see. With Orin fluttering by her side, she felt a sense of camaraderie with the night that was quickly approaching. The forest began to shift from the crispness of day to the soothing embrace of dusk, the air now filled with the sweet scent of blooming night jasmines and damp earth. The rustle of leaves became softer, and the songs of crickets began to weave their melody into the air, creating an enchanting lullaby that accompanied her journey. "Where are we heading now?" Leora asked, her eyes glistening with curiosity as the stars began to peek through the velvet sky. "We are on our way to the Meadow of Dreams," Orin replied, his voice imbued with excitement. "It's a magical place where dreams are rooted and nurtured, just like the plants we tended to earlier. There, you will learn to weave your aspirations into reality." The thought of the Meadow of Dreams delighted Leora, igniting a spark of anticipation within her. How do dreams grow? What do I need to do? The meadow is a sanctuary, a place where the intentions of dreamers take flight, Orin explained, his wings gliding gracefully in the evening breeze. "You will take what you have learned: kindness, courage, connection, and plant those seeds into the earth. With your genuine care and heartfelt wishes, they will grow into vibrant manifestations." The path widened as they neared the meadow, and soon the trees parted to reveal an expansive field under a canopy of shimmering stars. The moon hung low, drenching the landscape in silvery light, illuminating flowers that danced gently in the cool night air. The meadow was alive with hypnotic beauty, each bloom glowing softly, casting shadows that twirled playfully around them. "Behold the meadow of dreams," Orin announced, perched upon a rock. "Here, you are free to explore the desires of your heart and nurture them into existence." Leora wandered deeper into the meadow, mesmerized by the enchanting sights and soft sounds. She knelt beside a patch of vivid flowers adorned with glimmering dewdrops like diamonds under the moonlight. "How do I begin?" she breathed, wonder shining in her eyes. "Take a moment to gather your thoughts, Leora. What dreams do you wish to plant?" Orin advised gently, his voice resembling the soothing timbre of the wind. Closing her eyes, Leora reflected on her heart's true desires, the dreams that sparked excitement within her. She envisioned writing stories that inspired others, creating a safe space for those seeking connection, and sharing her love for the world through art and kindness. Each wish thrummed within her, resonating with the magic of the meadow. With determination, she knelt in the soft earth, using her fingers to scratch a small patch in the soil. "I wish to spread kindness wherever I go," she murmured, envisioning sunlight pouring across the landscape, igniting joy in hearts near and far. "And I wish to cultivate a community where courage can flourish, where every person can feel seen and valued." As her words sank into the soil, a vibrant light began to pulse around her hands, merging with the fragrant earth. Tiny luminous seeds burst forth from the ground, shimmering with the essence of her dreams, and began to sprout delicate shoots of radiant green. Leora's heart swelled as she watched her dreams come alive, fueled by the boundless energy of the meadow. Each new blossom carried the hope and compassion she had nurtured, creating a tapestry of connection that radiated outward like ripples upon the surface of a still pond. "See how they respond to your intention," Orin cooed, a look of pride illuminating his features. "The dreams you have planted are now a part of the meadow, and they will grow as long as you tend to them with love and sincerity." She felt the warm light of the dreams embracing her, emboldening her to forge ahead along this luminous path. Grateful tears welled up in her eyes as she realized the beauty of her journey, the incredible potential that lay not only within her, but also in the hearts of those she would touch. Leora stood tall, the night around her alive with hope, adventure, and possibilities. It was a beginning, a blossoming of her aspirations, rooted in compassion and connection. With Orin guiding her, she was ready to embrace the wonders ahead, knowing that every step she took would weave her dreams into the very fabric of her reality, transforming not only her destiny, but the world around her. As Leora stood in the glowing meadow of dreams, the gentle hum of life flowed around her, intertwining with her own vibrant energy. The flowers she had nurtured with her heartfelt aspirations now swayed gently in the breeze, their luminescence brightening the night even further. Each blossom represented a piece of her journey, a promise that kindness and courage would flourish under her care. Feeling a sense of completeness wash over her, Leora took a moment to appreciate the beauty surrounding her, the bright stars dotting the vast sky, the soothing whispers of the night air, and the gentle shimmer of her dreams taking root. With a heart full of gratitude, she vowed to tend to these dreams, nurturing them with the same love and commitment she had discovered throughout her adventures. "Tell me, Orin, how can I continue to cultivate these dreams?" she asked, her gaze lifting to the shimmering blossoms. "I want to be sure they grow strong." "It begins with intentionality, dear Leora," Orin replied, his feathers glinting under the moonlight. "You must embrace the journey of nurturing not only your dreams, but also the community around you. As you share your light, your dreams will empower others, creating a beautiful cycle of love and encouragement." Leora nodded, understanding that her aspirations were intertwined with the world beyond her, growing brighter and stronger through every act of kindness. She would carry her purpose into each encounter, using her voice, creativity, and compassion to inspire and uplift those she met. As she rose from the meadow, the soft glow of the moon illuminated the winding path ahead, beckoning her to explore further. "Let us venture forth, Leora," Orin encouraged, fluttering upward and guiding her toward the next part of her adventure. Together, they walked beneath the celestial tapestry of stars, the vastness of the universe seeming to embrace her and echo her glowing intentions. Every step felt like a joyful dance, and with every breath, Leora filled her spirit with the essence of the dreams she had nurtured and the light she carried within her. Suddenly, they approached a clearing where the soft sound of laughter and music floated through the air, like an invitation filled with promise. Leora's heart raced with excitement as they entered the lively atmosphere of a gathering, a celebration of community and connection. Villagers had gathered around a fire, their faces illuminated by flickering flames, sharing stories, laughter, and songs that embraced the night. She could feel the vibrancy in the air, the warmth of camaraderie washing over her, as the spirit of kindness blended seamlessly with joyful sounds. "Welcome to the Festival of Souls," Orin exclaimed, his enthusiasm palpable. "This is where your dreams meet the hearts of others, a place to share, celebrate, and connect." Leora felt her heart swell with joy as she took in the lively scene before her. She stepped forward, exchanging smiles with villagers who welcomed her into their fold, excitement bubbling within her as she realized this was an opportunity to fulfill her promise of spreading kindness and courage. As music filled the air, Leora joined in dancing, her feet finding rhythm with those around her, her spirit ignited by the shared energy. Laughter enveloped her like a warm blanket, and she felt the bonds of connection forming with each step, with each smile exchanged. The essence of the meadow, the dreams she had nurtured, flowed through her, embodying the kindness she wished to share. In that moment of unity, Leora saw the profound beauty woven into the tapestry of life, each individual a vibrant thread contributing to the whole. The realization poured into her heart. As she illuminated her path with love, she also empowered those around her, inspiring them to weave their own dreams into existence. With a spirit buoyed by the collective joy, she looked toward Orin, her heart resonating with gratitude for the journey they had shared. "This is wonderful, Orin. I want to help those here, to honor their dreams and share in their kindness." "Then lean into the moment," he replied, a gentle smile playing at the corners of his beak. "Ask them about their dreams, share stories, and watch how your light expands the magic of this festival." And so, Leora moved through the gathering, engaging with those she met. She listened intently to their dreams and aspirations, lending an ear to their stories and offering words of encouragement. With each connection forged, she felt her heart swell, the ground beneath her pulsing with vitality as kindness multiplied. As the night deepened and the festival blossomed around her, Leora danced, laughed, and shared her own story, the journey that had carried her to this very moment. The bonds she formed that night sparked like wildfire, illuminating the souls gathered in celebration of life and dreams. In that joyful space, filled with laughter and light, Leora knew her journey was just beginning. She promised to carry the essence of the meadow of dreams with her, to inspire and uplift, nurturing kindness and courage in herself and others as the world around her danced in harmony. And so, under the vast, starry night, surrounded by new friends and vibrant spirits, Leora set forth into the timeless dance of life, ever guided by the whispers of her heart and the luminous journey she was destined to fulfill.